Good morning. It's definitely been a while since my last upload. It's been about 5 or 6 months. I think the last upload was December. A lot of things have happened since then. Not all good, but I use that term relatively loosely. Unfortunately, I'm still unemployed after my layoff. I've gone on a couple of interviews that have gone nowhere, unfortunately. I have gone back to school for the first time since I've graduated high school back in 2009. So, kind of just been working on that. And, things have been pretty hard. It's been pretty hard, and I haven't really wanted to create anything, if I'm being honest. There would be just days where I haven't left bed or the couch or my little pull-out bed in my little home office there. And I've just felt so defeated by this job market. For those that don't know, I was a software engineer. I had a tech job. And we all know what happened with those jobs within the last year. And trying to find another job in that field has been practically impossible. So I'm trying to pivot out of tech, and that's also been pretty difficult. But I won't go into the nitty-gritty of all of that. Essentially what I'm saying is I haven't been in the mental space to create or record anything, at least nothing that I was comfortable posting, at that time. When I try to make videos, I try to create stories, and unfortunately, I haven't had very many stories to tell just because I've been going through, honestly, a really difficult depression. And that's just the reality of it. That's just the reality. And I realize I don't really see a way out of it. However, I do miss creating content and creating videos. Even though, granted, I didn't have a lot to create in the first place, but I still found it as an outlet. I've been consuming a lot of content, a lot of my favorite creators, and I don't know, I kind of want to, not to say I want to like copy or create very similar content. It's more so of like, I need to bring back some whimsy. I need to bring back whimsy and coziness into my life. So my content will be shifting more to like a cozy realism, really just little moments of me trying to step back and recharge and, stop doom scrolling, because I've been doing doom scrolling so much, which is it's not helped. But I digress, I just want to, I'm just going to go ahead and document my journey in like going back to school and trying to learn, just some cozy habits and cozy hobbies. I have a lot of hobbies that I've been wanting to do, and just trying to find more cost-effective ways to do that since I don't have an income. I have a lot of stuff that when I did have an income, when I did have a job, I would just accumulate a lot of, products for hobbies. Like I have stuff for candle making, I have stuff for watercolor art, I have just a bunch of stuff. And it's been piling up and just creating clutter everywhere. So I plan on using it. I've also bought a lot of iPad apps like Feather 3D. I got a couple of YouTube shorts for it, and I thought it was really cool. So I did purchase it way back when, and I've never used it. I think I've opened it up maybe a couple times, and I'm like, I don't know how to use this. I don't know. And it intimidated me, so I just never touched it. I also have Procreate, which I really would like to learn how to use, and I want to get back into drawing. I also still have my flute from when I was in band in middle school. And I was thinking, you know what? I would like to relearn how to play that. I do have some muscle memory in my fingers for the fingering. I don't, I cannot get my mouth. I cannot get my mouth thing to the same, that it was. I also have a kalimba. Is it a kalimba? Yeah, I have a kalimba. Basically, I just have a lot of hobbies. And I want to focus more on utilizing those, especially now that I don't have the income to go out and just buy more stuff. I need to utilize what I have. And so I want to incorporate that as a way to get me to stop doom scrolling, but also document any potential progress for me doing it, and I'll get better and so on and so forth. But yeah, like I said, my content will be shifting more to cozy realism. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer all the time. Just trying to find little pockets of joy throughout the day to help me cope, and hopefully help anyone else cope with everything that's going on right now. So I hope that you'll be along for the ride. Today I do have a couple of things that I need to get done. I have dishes and a kitchen that I need to clean and tidy up, so I need to get that done. I would like to clean the floors because I haven't done it in a week, so got to do that. And then I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the day reading. Sorry. So I do have my Kindle here, and I've been reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm really enjoying this book. I know it's really popular right now, and I'm only on chapter 4. I'm having a blast reading this. I loved it so much. I tried to get my husband to read it, but he doesn't really like to read. So I did get him the manga version because they came out with a manga. So it was actually, it's really fun because we'll both sit in bed. He'll read the manga, and then I will read, obviously, my Kindle. I do have the physical version as well, but that's a beefy book, and I'm a weak little thing. So I plan on reading it here on my Kindle, and I'm just going to read this for the rest of the day, because if I allow myself to pick up this thing right here, if I allow myself to pick this up, the whole day is gone. So I am forcing myself not to touch it unless I want to listen to an audiobook, because I'm halfway through one audiobook, which is, oh my God, what is it called? This Book Made Me Think of You. That book is sad. It's so sweet, but it's so sad. And I'm halfway through, and I need to get finished with it because, I don't know, I've been feeling like I wanted to read a thriller, and I haven't finished any of the thrillers that I started. Another book that I saw when I went to Barnes & Noble the other day, and I tried to find the digital version of it, and I couldn't find it, but I do get my audiobooks from Libro FM, and I know they have it there because I added it to my wish list. It's called Japanese Gothic. That seems like a really creepy book, and I want to hurry up and finish my other audiobook so I can purchase that one with my credits that have just been sitting there. And I really want to listen to a thriller or a suspense, whatever, a scary audiobook. So that's what I plan on doing for the day. And, I would appreciate if you like to join me for that. And I'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and then I'm going to get started on the chores.